Hello, Alberta. This is David White, leader of the Freedom Conservative Party of Alberta. Just got through with my meeting with the Shadow Cabinet, which is a weekly event, and I thought I'd spend a little bit of time with you, just do a quick recap on what's been happening over the last week or so. Within the FCP, we've voted in our new Board of Governors with the AGM that took place last weekend, and congratulations to those who were elected in. We have a very streamlined Board of Governors, and I really do believe that we are going to be able to continue to move forward in a dynamic, energetic, and focused way. And this is a good thing. On the UCP side of things, they've been busy, that's a word for it. They have what could arguably be defined as patronage appointments, where friends of or people who've contributed or people who are prominent within the election of 2019 are now being gifted with positions of prominence, either universities or on various boards. We have a rollback of the or proposed rollback of MLA wages, which was something that we ourselves were actually advocating for in the 2019 election. So thank you to the UCP government for following through on our initiative. That's a great thing. We love being able to govern from the outside without even having to hold a seat. This is a huge plus. We have a hold or potentially a rollback of the curriculum within the education system, and that will be interesting to see how that goes. And speaking of rollbacks, it seems that we have a piecemeal approach to rolling back the minimum wage from $15 to $13 an hour. Originally it was for youth, and that was it. Now, magically, it's people who are serving alcohol, and that's it. Well, let's see what comes after this. That's it. For the rollbacks, we can get our minds around that. We're of the belief that 15 was simply too much for a province in the position that it's in right now. Under the stress of what the federal government has been putting us through, the economics of what it is that we're being forced to endure, businesses are having a hard time trying to rise up to that $15 an hour mark. But if we were to go for $13 an hour, then it's an incomplete plan with just rolling it back. We need to provide the ability for people to breathe. So adjusting that poverty line for taxation and raising it up significantly so that the people who are single parents, who are elderly, who are students, are not having to be forced to endure additional taxes, but simply what you earn is what you keep. That's something that's missing. And ultimately, that's the reason that what the UCP is doing, that's a half measure. In addition to that, certainly the rollback of the MLA wages has been proposed, and honestly, that should have been billed too. If you're going to be attacking anybody else's wages and freezing them, you should be looking at that immediately. Basically, step up and do by example, not by dictation. The Blue Ribbon Panel has apparently completed their insights, and magically, we're not allowed to see it for at least another month. That's simply wrong. I'm sorry, you have the information, share it with the rest of the province, then carry on from there. Holding everything back even further, that makes me wonder. In addition to which I have to wonder as to just how close or how much even after the federal election they're going to be staging their announcements. Are things really that bad, or are things really going to be that bad? That's something to brace for. And there's more. I'll share it in the next couple of minutes. Hang on, folks.